Hello and welcome to Dwarf Fortress. I'm Twisted Logic. This is Basement Graves of Beers, the tutorial fortress, and in this episode, gonna be digging deep. We're gonna see how far we can get, what is going on in the lower depths of the game. I hope. Sometimes things don't always work out the way you want to. Because random events do happen. I'm making a bridge here, and I'm going to have it raised to the west. Just right here. And so this is going to be kind of an airlock that I can close for in case anything goes wrong down there. I was looking around a little bit. And you see these stones here? These are all stones. I can't access them. They're in the water here. But if I don't like looking at them, I can go to the designations menu. So designations, and then B for building an item properties, and then H. And H is going to hide the items. I have box select on already. And so now that colors them blue a little bit, and when I come out of the designations, they're no longer shown. There's a little H next to the item, and that tells me that it's hidden. So I'm going to also hide these designations B, H to hide, and if I wanted to remove that, I can do Shift H to unhide. That's if you don't feel like if like some things are becoming eyesores and stuff. And I believe that designations BH. I think I could hide these workshops as well. Yeah. If I wanted to do something like that. B, Shift H. And then we'll unhide them. So I have a lot of stone coming up from this area here. I'm not 100% sure if stones block plant growth on the mud. I have a feeling that they do. If I did want to block plant growth in this area, I could build floors over the mud, and I could also build a stockpile there. The stockpile is going to block plant growth, and I could also set this up as a pen or pasture, and the animals would eat the plants, so it wouldn't necessarily block it, but they wouldn't grow up to be big. But this is going to be a tree farm, but once I can get back on the surface, I'm going to flood this again to get the edges here muddy, because there were ramps here that I removed after I flooded it, because this is going to be the tree farm. So okay, so we're building this bridge. I need a lever for it. I think I made one here. Yeah, so I'm also going to build a bridge here. And I'll have that linked to the raised to the west as well. So the purpose for building this bridge right here is so that way when I'm on this level, I can quickly see if the bottom layer is open or not. This bridge right here and this lever are linked, so they're right next to each other, but this one is in another area of the fortress. I mean, I guess I could do it for the cave here, but that's okay. Lots of work going on in the fortress right now. Going to see a lot of them are hanging out in this guild hall instead of working. If I go to the units here, they're the units list. A lot of them are watching engraving demonstrations and socializing instead of working, which, oh, he's just in the temple. Okay, I mean, that's fine, you know, they can have free time, but I'd like to get a lot more done. This Farmers Guild, I'm just going to dig it out a little bit bigger. And yeah, I'll leave that at a normal priority. Go down to the silk farm here. There's still some digging going on in the silk farm here, and we're getting a lot of spider webs in here, so very good success. Okay, so Shift H, and then I'm gonna set F4. So I press F4 and then Z, and now when I back out of the menu and press F4, it zooms to this spot. I'm going to go to Designations I for an up-down stair. Okay, so I can't dig on that layer. So we're going to see how far down we can get, and we're trying to discover the Magma Sea. Okay. And I'm just going to follow one of the miners and let the game run until some significant event happens. If you enjoy this video, hit the thumbs up. So I need to actually get some trees to make some steel piping sections and steel corkscrews, because I need to make a magma safe pump. So I'm gonna see. We're gonna have to discover the Magma Sea first. However, once I do, if I don't have trees growing in that tree farm, then I may have to go into one of the cavern layers to chop wood. The only pump parts that I have are made of wood, the wooden corkscrew here's, and I can go into Z for status, and then go over to the stock screen here, enter, and now this looks a little bit, this just looks like a big long list of everything in the fortress. That it is, but if I press down here, if I press E for the enhanced view, I can, over here I can search for items. So pipe, so I have 4 pipe sections, it looks like. Oh, 5 pipe sections, because 2 of them are steel. Oh, I made 2 steel pipe sections already. That's great. So, corkscrew next. Enormous willow corkscrew. So I only have willow corkscrews. I need to make steel or glass corkscrews. And either one of those is going to require trees. So that way I can make the fuel for the furnaces out of the charcoal. Yeah, I'm out of charcoal. I can also type in like axe, and let's see how many picks I have. So the I here is telling me that it's in somebody's inventory, which is great, and all of them are in somebody's inventory. So I have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 miners right now. Without the picks, they can't mine, even if they have that skill enabled. Great, so I'm just going to pause the game and find the miner that's in this. Here he is. Zuglar. We're going to follow Zuglar here. And unpause. Oh, I'm just going to look at this cavern layer. Okay, so we got fungal wood and tunnel tube and spore trees in this cavern layer. So if for some reason we need wood from there, we can get it. We can just dig into the side there. I wanted to go to my military tab here as well and press U for supplies, because I don't believe I set this all the way up. And I'm just going to press minus and then the asterisk key until I have it not carrying food or water. Okay, and then I'm not going to set up ranged units. Suicide Wave isn't going to be ranged, they're going to be melee only. M, N. Oh, okay, so individual choice melee. Okay, so I'm going to go to metal armor here, Control C. And now metal armor copy, I'm going to name this uniform, so Shift N. I'm just going to back out of this. Warhammer. Warhammers. And so this is going to be metal armor, steel shields, okay? And then I'm going to get rid of this individual choice melee. And I'm going to go Shift W and Warhammers. Shift M for material, silver. And then I'm going to change this to partial matches. The reason I'm going to change it for partial matches is because I didn't really set up any kind of armor production yet. So when they go to equip this uniform, they're going to grab any piece of headwear that is metal and put it on as part of their uniform. So they're going to have a mixed match set of armor. But they are going to grab a steel shield and a warhammer. Military equipment, so E. And then Shift U to assign a uniform. In the Suicide Wave, I'm going to come over here, Warhammers, and Shift Enter on the first guy, Sarvesh, and that's going to set the uniform. When I do Shift Enter, when Sarvesh, the first, the military commander, is selected, it's going to set the uniform for the whole squad. So if I come down to Zulbin here and I tell him to be a metal leather armor, and then Olan, and tell him to be metal armor. And then on Sarvesh here, I come back to Warhammers and Shift Enter. Now it's set the uniform for everyone. F1. I just want to get Squad A. Move right there. I just want to start these guys training a little bit so that way if we need to fight we can, because you can get dwarves in the military, you can give them armor and weapons, but they actually have to train in the skills. So I told them all to station here, which is they're gonna get stationing. This guy's stationing already, but they're going to like pick up equipment. I'm presuming that they're going to pick up equipment, or yeah. So soon, yeah. See, they're all rushing into this stockpile here for the finished goods. To get ready. Okay, they're starting to get ready now. So we go to military alert. And yeah, I'm just gonna set the Suicide Wave to start training, and then Squad A orders. Okay, what are they doing now? Store item in a bin. Store item. Go pick up equipment. Military alert. Active training. Okay. So S for schedule. Active training, and then this is train 10 minimum. We're going to change sleep in room at will. So I'm going to press S. And I want them to sleep in barracks at need. Yeah, inactive. I want them still in uniform when they're inactive. And then I'm also going to go to, so I'm going to hold down Shift and press plus, S, and then S again to sleep in barracks at need. I'll just go down. Oh, okay, I gotta set that for all of them. Okay, so let me go back to active training here, because if I go down, so that was, I set for the month of Granite, the schedule is to train 10 minimum, sleep in barracks at need, inactive, uniformed. But if I go down to Slate now, which is the next month, they're going to sleep in the room at will. So I want to press C to copy that, and then down and P to paste this on all of the months. Oh, we're currently in limestone. Okay, so then Shift plus, and then this one as well. So I changed the sleeping to sleep in barracks at need, and copy that, and then paste it on all the rest of them. I usually go through the list twice, just so that way, because I just pressed down and P. So sleep in room at will. Okay, this is so I have the schedule that I'm on, the military alert that I'm on right here, the month. This is getting inside. Oh, okay. I'm just gonna make a new alert. So A for alerts. Military alert. C to add an alert. Name this one. Half training. And then back to the schedule. Half training here. It's going to start off as no scheduled order, so I'm going to give them an order. So O again, because I don't want them defending or patrolling or stationing. I'm going to go to O until I have train here, and then with the plus and minus, I'm going to change this to five soldiers minimum right here. Enter, and then Shift Enter. Well, I don't think I had to press Enter the first time, but Shift Enter for done. Okay, so now train, and then I want to change the sleep to sleep in barracks at need, and copy that. Okay. Copy, and then I'm just going to paste it on all the months here. Okay. Military alert, and then half training for suicide wave. Units. So I'll check on that in a couple minutes. I'm just going to zoom over to one of these guys digging. Oh great, so Serol is doing an individual combat drill. Olan is leading a wrestling demonstration, watching and watching as well. So they're starting to train here. On this lever here, add a task, B to link a bridge. Add B for a bridge, and then minus on the keyboard to get the last bridge made. Okay, so they're gonna link both of these bridges here just shortly. This area here is almost complete. I think what I'm gonna do now is a good time to... What's going on here? Oh, the elk birds. I was gonna say now is a good time to what is this? Oh, I think that this is a new okay, so this is First Steward Dayton. And I'm just gonna press M and then C. He's a great engraver, he's a dabbling mason. Okay, so now I'm gonna press C and then B. It's not showing me his combat skills. Okay, that's fine. This is a new icon I haven't seen before. The icons for the dwarves are in when using the tile sets are going to be the highest skill for that dwarf specifically. So the miners are going to have the miner icon. The growers are going to have the grower icon. He's First Steward Dayton here. This is a new. What's this guy doing? See, he's like reading a scroll. That's funny. So I'm gonna let the game run until something happens. I'm gonna click on this dwarf Cyril here. So I have Cyril highlighted. I'm gonna press I for inventory, and then up and down in this list with plus and minus, and I'm gonna press tab a couple times. There we go. So I'm not really looking for. I'm just looking to see if he's got a weapon. Left hand, right hand. Okay, so he's unarmed. Okay, he's got a. Reg has a silver warhammer. Military alert, and then I'm just gonna say, oh, okay, so, yeah. So I'm gonna set them to active training, which should be 10. Should be 10 minimum, so the whole squad should be training in here. And what are these, silver nuggets? Designations B, and then dump. Shift D to remove the dump on that one. So I dug down as much as I could, and I got to some semi-molten rock. I didn't get an announcement about it, but there is still designations underneath this stair. So I'm going to go to designations X, and then remove all these. It's not too much further down. Designations. Let's just see. Okay, these two are warm. So maybe what I'll do is I'll start a couple layers up and then dig some probes out. So the game paused, and at the bottom it says digging designation cancelled, warmstone located. So I believe that it's this one right here, yeah. So I'm just going to cancel these, come up one layer, and then dig out again. Okay, got another warmstone. Designations X. Raw adamantine. Praise the miners. Enter. Excellent. Excellent. Where is it? Oh, here it is. So I was just... This is the layer that is... seems to be above the Magma Sea because I haven't located any warm stone. I have all these different shafts going on down here. I got some molten rock here. So if I go to designations and just look at this... there's warm... This is the bottom layer here. There's warm stone here, molten rock, semi-molten rock here, and here, all here as well. But then on this level here, I didn't in the probes. I didn't see any of the warm stone, so I just started digging some squares out, some square tunnels, and we discovered some raw adamantine. So I'm gonna have to do some special things with this. Right now I'm gonna just forbid it. So right now these stones here are just forbidden. And you know what? If there is adamantine on this layer... Okay, this is the... That's great, but I really need magma a little bit more than that right now. So what I'm gonna do is channel, like right here. Dig H. Dig a channel right there. I can do that now. Yeah. I'm gonna set with the plus and minus keys right here. I'm gonna set this to priority 1. Designation H. Okay, so that's the downward slope. Okay. So I'm going to tell him to dig this part anyway then. I'm just going to tell him to dig this anyway, even though it's warm stone. It'll pause the game for warm stone, and then if you tell them to dig it, they'll dig it anyway. And so build construct floor. And I'm just going to build a floor here with a gabbro. And then I'm going to dig H and dig another channel here because I suspect that the magma's underneath this. Oh, here we go. Excellent. Discovered the Great Magma Sea. You have discovered a magma pool. Excellent. Oh, great. So I can see some more adamantine here. No. Okay, great. I'll just dig that anyway. Right. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to build a floor over top of this. Build construct floor. Now that I discovered it. Well, you know what? Yeah, for now. For now. But I know that... Okay, so that's the... What is this? Fire snakes, that's why. That's why I want to build the floor so these fire snakes can come up out of the, what is this? We got a magma crab. I'm just going to go to the units list and go to others here. Yeah, we still have all the undead on the surface and in the caverns. Nothing too dangerous. Fire snakes and magma crabs, that's fine. There can be more dangerous stuff in there. So the next step now is going to be, so I have to set up raw adamantine processing, and then I also need some charcoal. Is this wormstone as well? Okay. And then I need some charcoal so I can build a magma-proof pump. So for some reason, if they don't build this construction in time, and maybe some dangerous things started coming in here, I could tell the burrows to activate, and then I can pull this closed. But let me go and just make sure that this is linked. Okay, so now that the task is no longer here, it should be linked, but I still want to test it. Z for animals, or Z for status, and animals tab. And I just want to see here, cabby pups, the alpacas. Okay, stray dog here. Just want to make sure that this didn't have too many animals. And this stuff, the bedrooms here are still getting built, but I'm just going to check because now, let me just get my paper over here. Vabok broke that lever the other day, and one of the things that Vabok was upset about was not having a room. So I'm just going to check that these rooms are properly set up, because I think only half of them are. And I'll cut the video out until I'm finished checking the rooms. What I'm doing though is just moving the keyboard selector over top of the bed, and the room here is flashing. Oh, you see it. So the bedrooms down here, aren't created. So I'm just going to create these ones. I think some of them are. I think like one or two of them here are. But they were still creating and bringing the beds to the rooms when I was setting everything. So I'm just gonna reset all these bedrooms as bedrooms, the ones that aren't already, and then I'll cut that part out though. Enter. That's all I'm doing, is just going over top of the bed here. R, enter. And then this bed here, I'm just going to press A to assign the bed. And I'm just going to come in this list here and see. Yeah, Vabok, I'm going to give the room to Vabok. Okay. So I don't know if Vabok is was just lashing out from being upset, or if that's actually like a villain or something nefarious was going on. So I did set up a dungeon master for Steward Dayton. For Steward Dayton, the dungeon master is going to get this room here, this bedroom, and one of these offices here. Nobles. Was I gonna stack dining rooms? Oh, Captain of the Guard here needs a office as well. Okay, so this will be the Captain of the Guard's office. So I'm gonna click on the chair and then R. Plus button to make sure the walls are part of it. Enter. Assign Sarvish. And then 1. Now auto captain of the guard is on to auto allocate this room in case I replace that noble. Skip. Okay, so Sarvesh's requirements have been met. I'm just gonna get the rooms built for Dayton. And I guess I could probably engrave all this as well. There's a lot of engraving going on, but everybody's watching demonstrations instead of engraving, which is kind of vexing to me. Why is that? They're stewards. Okay, so I'm going to turn on stone detailing for the stewards here because they all are hanging out in the engraving hall, but none of them have the engraving task assigned. So they're all going to engrave right now, and I'm also going to change this total assigned labor here to squad. Okay, so now this is no squad here, and this is suicide wave. So these guys here are all part of the suicide wave, and I'm going to turn wood cutting off for them, and let's see what else. I'm going to turn off all their cloth skills, their cloth assignments. Furniture hauling, I'm just going to turn all hauling on for them. And then customization, new custom profession from this unit. I'm just going to name it soldier. And okay. And then I'm going to select all of the suicide wave. And soldier. And write the changes. And then I'll go back to total assigned labors. Okay. Oh great, so now I have a set of miners here.
Dwarf has got an idea. Best get the dogs out and assign it to him in case he goes mad.
Okay, we got a strange mood, but I have the miners here that are exclusively mining. These are the smiths. And builders. And we got the soldiers and the stewards. And the stewards here, I'm going to remove strand extraction. I removed strand extraction from the stewards, and I gave that to the smiths. The soldiers are not going to be leatherworking or bone carving. I can have them bone carving, but I don't want them leatherworking. Oh, he's a pretty good cook. I was going to take cooking away, but this guy's pretty good at cooking. Yeah, the laborers that I do here is based off of the Night's Watch from Game of Thrones. So I have the builders, the stewards, and the soldiers. The miners are actually going to be folded into the builders later, because part of digging out the fortress is building it, and that's the. So now, who has a strange mood? You, for units, and I'm just going to see if I can see in this list. I'll just have to wait until they claim a workshop. Or if I see the icon.
Claimed a workshop.
Okay. Where? Ah, here we go. Rakust. Rakust has claimed this workshop. Let's see what he does here, if he's going to build it or if we're going to starve him out. Okay, he's grabbing some stuff. Silver nuggets. More silver nuggets. I'm just going to check down. Looks like he's going to grab stuff. I'm just going to check down here. Right about here, this layer right here, so Shift H for another hotkey and F5, and then Z to zoom here, because I feel like this is going to be the main layer for well, the next one down is actually this one here, so Shift H, F5, and then Z. So this is going to be the main layer of the next project, which is going to be getting some of this magma up to the top of the fortress. Now I could build a pump stack, or I could fill up a minecart. And I think I'm gonna do the minecart method, because the pump stack is a lot of resources. I'm gonna have to build. Let's just see. I'm on 9. If you look in the bottom right-hand corner, I'm not sure if my subscribe icon is blocking this, but there's a 99 here. And by the way, thank you very much for all the new subscribers. It really helps out the channel, helps me out. As I come up, okay, so that was 99. So if I press F1 now, I'm at 149. So that's a decent amount of pumps I'm going to have to build if I wanted to do a pump stack. And that's not out of the question, but right now the main priority is getting 1 or 2 workshops on magma fuel. If I wanted to, yeah, I may still bring magma up here. It's going to depend on how long I'm going to play this fortress, because I want to get some of the goals done as a tutorial fortress, and then so he wants trees here. He wants stacked cloth. He wants cut gems. He wants forest, which is trees. Stacked leather. Let me just see if I have leather. So Z for status, and then stocks. E for enhanced view, and then leather. Now this is, if I just type in leather there, it's going to tell me everything that's made with leather, everything with leather in the name. So I want just leather stacks. It looks like I don't have leather either. I need those humans to come back. I'm just gonna back out of leather search and type in craft. Oh, craft isn't gonna come up, but crown. Okay. Ring. Okay, good. It looks like I have a decent amount to trade, because I'm not sure if you saw the earlier episode, but the well, I need to get these zombies out of here first. But the humans diplomat asked us what we wanted, and we told them that we wanted elephants. So the next time they return, they should have a couple of elephants in cages for us for trading. W. Let's see here. Yeah, burrow 1. Just gonna paint in burrow 1 on this silk form here. Oh, this is great. We got all this silk down here, but I'm gonna have to just disrupt this operation for a little bit. Not there. Okay, so I just painted in the silk farm here with burrow, same as burrow 1, so W, just on the inside here. So I'm gonna need to go to now military alert. Just check down here real quick. They built those floors in. Okay, so that one's built, yeah. Okay. So military alert, and then get inside. And now, so that's, this area here is the only, should be the only area that inside the fortress that is not part of the burrow. So they're gonna all come up here, because I want to test this lever out for this bridge. And pull the lever now. Units. Yeah, still too many. Okay, so that's closed, so F4. So that's already also closed. So I'll open it up and pull the lever now. Military alert. Do active training. So they should reopen that now that I know that that lever is good. And what I'll do is I'll come up here. Let's see. Yeah, I'm thinking like right about here. I want to chop these ones. So I'm gonna dig a hallway here. So I designated this hallway and 16 by 16 room here as a kind of a landing area for the caverns. So I can station the squad in here, and then dig a pathway into the caverns after I install a door or two in here. So I know that the undead down here can't break through doors because the door really gave them a problem on that above ground construction. However, there can be building destroyers down here, you know, blind cave trolls. There could be ogres, forgotten beasts. They can all break doors down. Build G. Just gonna put another bridge in here. Granite bridge right here, and then what I'll do is I'll dig a offshoot here. So I'm gonna dig an offshoot here, and I'm probably gonna leave this I'll smooth stone just this. For right now, I'll leave this unsmoothed. But I'm gonna build a lever here, and another bridge here, and then that bridge is gonna be linked to. Okay, so I'm gonna have to set a new hotkey after I find that other cavern layer. So F8, and then zoom here, and then I'm going to go to F5, Shift H, F6, zoom here, F8, Shift H, F5, zoom here, and then I'll just pick one of these miners here and Z for status, and then set follow hotkey. So I'm going to press F8 on him. So the reason that I did that is because I set the function keys in the order that they are from surface down. So F1, F2, F3, F4, F5, and then F6. And then if I press F8, it'll just follow this miner. Okay, so build door, and want to actually building a door, but I turned planning mode off because I want this door at a higher priority. So I turned planning mode off. So I'm going to assign a door to it, and we'll just do this door right here. I'm pretty sure that in this cavern system here, there is a stair that connects. So if I go to F1 here, this original test shaft that we dug out, if I go down here, it goes through this cavern system, but then it also keeps going down into this cavern system. So there is a chance that there are undead down here. I don't know for sure if there are. But there's definitely a chance. What is this? Oh, okay. Some galena there. Oh, you know what? It looks like they can't get up that, though. So that's the up-down stair, and then open space. Okay, so if it was a ground unit, it would have to climb up the wall. The dwarves can't climb. What I was going to say was, because I thought the stair had led down to the floor here, and if it did, before I opened this up, I would have to go to over orders, and then workshop orders. So Shift W, and then turn off auto collect webs. See, I pressed W here by accident. I want them to gather wood. But I believe that's why that dwarf ran off into the cave so fast. I think he was going to either collect, I'm pretty sure he was going to collect webs. And then we had to seal him. We had to seal the wall behind him. His name was Locum. Okay, so the door here is installed, and I'm gonna build a second door here, and then turn on planning mode. I'll do 2 more doors right here and here. There and there. Oops. Build door. Shift P. Do 2 more right there. So I don't need to go into the orders and disable web collection. I thought I was gonna have to, because I thought that the up-down stair here connected to this floor, but it doesn't. So when I breach this, there's not gonna be a way for the dwarves to get from this cavern to the next cavern up. So I'm gonna dig this. This is gonna be, I'm gonna set this to priority 1 right now. So dig like this. And then designations T for chop down trees. And I'm just gonna get this right here. T. And then also squad A move. I'm gonna put them in the center-ish of this room. Okay, so we got squad A coming down, and designated trees to cut, verified that this cavern and the other cavern aren't connected for at least my dwarves to go up. Things can still come down. Here comes the squad right now. F8. Oh, okay, he's going. So squad's gonna hang out here. And getting the doors installed as well. Oh, it looks like this is the miner that's coming in to breach. Thank you very much for watching. Subscribe for more videos. In the next episode, the cavern layer will be breached. We'll be collecting wood. We're going to create a magma safe pump fill a minecart, bring it to the surface area for a magma forge, and we'll see what else happens. I really appreciate all the new subscribers. Thank you very much.